Yo, yo, what's good, man? It's your Guala, Dizzy Wright, man, and we getting zooted in Doobieville, motherfucker.
You want that real wax, that hash oil, that extract, that medical, that medical.
First time I got high with Mosky Mo, my hype, man. But my first time getting high was with that nigga, man. Him and the homie Miles, we was on our way to motherfucking bar stuff. We was gonna do a little show at bar stuff, and we was smoking in the car. Don't smoke in the car, kids, man. Don't do that. But we was smoking in the car. That was my first time smoking weed.
Where'd you blow?
I was blowed, nigga. I was like, ooh. And I was smoking blacks, cause I just started smoking hella blacks, like, out of nowhere. And I was going through some shit. So they was keeping me cool, like I just needed something to keep me cool, cause I was becoming an angry ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? And then the homies was telling me like, man, that shit worse than cigarettes. That's gonna be the shit to kill you, nigga. They make you shit though, they make you shit good. You know what I'm saying? I was like, they gonna make you shit good though, nigga. It's gonna clean you out.
Okay, it's like a laxative for you.
Oh, that ain't that, nigga. But, and I wasn't eating good, so that shit was working. That shit was working out for me. He was like, man, you need to start smoking this weed. This shit is good for you. This shit is cool. You know, it'll give you a peace of mind. You know, but you just, as long as you stay active on it, you know what I'm saying, you'll be A1.
Right back on top of things, blowing up without dropping names.
Right now, my favorite strain is the Paris OG. Shout out to Paris OG, man. It's good, it's potent. And I always get it fresh, when it's real fresh, you know. If you keep your weed fresh, you know how that is. But I'm thinking about moving to Denver, man. I'm just trying to go out there and embrace what they got going on. Maybe start something out there.
Live that life.
Yeah, on everything.
Strike out. That never will happen. They hate it, so why Jackie Robinson in with a snap?
Man, the highest I ever been, man. Jesus, I don't even know, man. I've been in some epic smoke sessions. Like, I've been in some smoke sessions in some little cities, you know, where it's just like, it just happens to be like, how you doing? What's going on? Just epic, you know. And then I stopped doing that or whatever because, you know, this was in my earlier days when the crowds were smaller. You know, everybody was a little more trustworthy. You know, now niggas try their hardest to get you high, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta do your own thing sometimes, you know. But when I was with B Real at the Cannabis Cut, we was at the Cannabis Cut, man. I was with B Real. He was rolling these big ass joints with the funky filters, man. And we smoked like 10 of them, like 10 big ones though. Like I'm talking about big puffs, nigga, smoking big. I was lit, homie, like, and I was really lit when we left. I was like, nigga, I'm floating, real life floating, nigga, this is crazy. But yeah, that was one of the highest. That was definitely one of the highest. Cannabis Cut would be real. Shout out to Dr. Great though, man.
Wow, time for y'all to get wow, time for y'all to get wow. Cruising the map.
My first dab experience. I don't even remember that shit. It was with Hoppado, it was on the road, and I wasn't really, you know, I'm all marijuana, like I don't do nothing but smoke weed and drink, you know, I drink, but I'm all marijuana. I don't be trying all the new drugs and testing them out to see if they cool. I ain't never tried none of that shit. Like, you know, I just stick to what I know. So even with the bongs, like bongs was a different high. I wasn't even fucking with bongs for a while. Cause I mean, just, I was sticking to what I know. You know, I wasn't trying to be the highest motherfucker walking around. I just like being faded, you know what I'm saying? But alert. But I was on the road with DJ Hopper, and he was telling me it was cool. He was saying it was cool, like explaining to me what it was, the tabs, the shit, the wax, all that shit. And yeah, I remember enjoying it, but remember being like, I was on the road, so the high was nice, but the come down was like a crash. I was like, oh shit, I need to smoke the blunt, and the high was different. So now it was like, I wasn't balanced. And I just felt like, okay. But I got home and I started doing them at home, and I like doing them at home.
Yeah. Joints mess with your tolerance,
Yeah, no. If you do them at home, then you could pace it out.
And little bitty joints.
Yeah, you can hit them nice, little. You don't gotta be big. Or you could do, I mean, I hit them kind of big now. But when I'm coming down, I hit another little one that just keep me like, you know what I'm saying? I don't crash. I don't allow myself to crash. What they say about that weed, though.
Vegas, now it's time for y'all to get wild. Time for y'all to get.
It's not like a terrible thing. Like somebody was telling me something not too long ago about how there was this big fucking incident back in the day where they were saying that marijuana made men rape women or some shit like that. It was some, I don't really know the details on that shit, but they turned marijuana into like some shit that made people act crazy. Some bullshit. Yeah. Some straight up bullshit. When I heard it, I was like, nigga, that's some bullshit if I ever heard it. But I think people are understanding now that, you know, people should not be considered criminals for smoking marijuana. That's the biggest thing. Like, it's a lot of niggas sitting in jail right now because of marijuana, and it's kind of a shame. Like, that niggas can work and do what they do in their own house, grow it themselves, you know, take care of it, don't got nothing to do with nobody else, and then they could be considered criminals. Like, so I think people are becoming more accepting, and it's cool, you know, because we should legalize it everywhere. And I think people should have the right to do it when they want to do it, especially if it's in their own. And they could make a lot of money off of it. Denver's really going up right now because of this shit. So if they monetize it like how they did liquor, you know, we'll be straight. You know, the local weed mans will probably be out of business, but it'll be a lot of jobs for it, legal jobs for it. You feel me? So hopefully that happens.